Okay, so in celebration of it being Friday, yes, thank fucking God. Woo! Sick of the bullshit. How about you guys out there? Bet you are. It's time to lay back, relax, sip on some whiskey, do a review over some crazy bottle that I've never actually heard of. My brother sent me this bottle as a nice little gift, nice little surprise from the USPS called Walking Stick. It is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. It is a 90 proof. If you've never, ever in your life heard of this, tasted it, or seen it, then you may be interested in this. Is this a sipper or a skipper? Let's stay tuned and let's find out. Let's go. Okay, so the origins of Walking Stick. All I know is people that like to go on long hikes use them. As far as this particular walking stick, I have no clue. I don't even know how my brother came across it or what braved him into jumping into this thing, but there's not a lot about it. I can tell you this, that Buffalo Trace added Walking Stick Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey to their lineup in 2014, I believe. But the spirit itself appears to be distilled at Barton's 1792 distillery. So that being said, it has a potential to be a pretty decent whiskey. I also read that there is a rumor that this was actually a Four Roses product that was then bottled by Buffalo Trace or under Buffalo Trace and then labeled as Walking Stick. I don't know a lot about it. There is no actual age statement to this bottle, but the bourbon sips supposedly like a 7-year. My palate is not that mature yet to know the age of something like that, so I couldn't tell you one way or the other. Like I said, I don't know a lot about this, so we're just gonna jump straight in and just find out, is this thing even worth your money? I need my knife! I need my knife. So, this right here should do just fine. Now, we go ahead and cut this thing right open there, just like the top, as if you were gonna go straight in the surgery. And I'm having still some initial issues there trying to open this bottle. I had to clip that out because that was embarrassing, getting that plastic thing off there. It's like, you know, putting on a condom. Okay, sometimes the shit that I say, first of all, I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. I just say stuff. I think it's funny. My funny may not be your funny, but it's funny to me, assholes. So, I forgot to note to you guys that this is a 45% alcohol by volume, aka a 90% with a nice little pop there, as if it was just a fresh 18-year-old. Use your imagination. Alright, so let's pour it in there. Alright. Maybe we should pour a little more. Nah, just kidding. Alright. So, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna snap right into good old nosing for newbies, because this should be a quickie. Alright. Like I said, I don't know a lot about this bottle, so that's why we're doing this review so quickly. But it's fun. It's fine. It's nice. And it also... Oh, man, smells like a Ziploc container full of Queen Latifah's saved queefs. It also smells like Kermit the Frog's dick after a long night with Miss Piggy. Kermit. So, bacon. And my dog didn't like that. Or he doesn't like Miss Piggy, I guess. Alright. Smells like Rumpelstiltskin's foreskin. Smells like an old man's lactating tit. It also smells like Houdini's sex cuffs. Because if he can't get out of them, then no one can. So for those of you that like to get your face bashed in as you get beep, I have to beat my own fuck sounds. I mean my own fuck words. It also smells like Alex Jones's $45.2 million worth of new debt, because that sounds fun to everyone. And we thought Amber Heard was having a tough time. Alright, so to the real nose here. It has some nice notes of cherry blossom. I get a little bit of the honeysuckle in there, vanilla, and a little bit of nice spice that comes through. Now let's go to the palate. Oh man, that's super smooth, kind of buttery. It's like a weird smooth buttery. It's very nice and warm, but it's not a burn on the back. It's just a nice warm flavor. Butter, toffee, cinnamon, vanilla. It has some smoky undertones that are in there that is very nice and complex enough to where there's nice body to this particular bourbon, but then it's not so much to where it's saturated where you don't know what's going on. I can definitely pull out specific flavors. That honeysuckle still comes through, or maybe it's just honey, one of the two. But the flatulence, the fart of the whiskey just definitely comes through on the palate. It sounds disgusting, but it's actually very nice. I mean, this is probably the easiest review I've done because there's not a lot behind it. Not a lot is known about it. And for a while, nobody even knew who distilled it. It was just, yeah, this is good. You should try it. I'm not disappointed. Is this a sipper or a skipper? This is definitely a sipper. My brother said, I believe he paid 46 bucks for this, so that could range all the way up to about 50 bucks where you guys live, or girls live, or whatever you are in between live. If that's offensive, oh well. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. This is super nice. Again, it's a 90 proof. Ooh, it tastes a little bubble gum there. Maybe that's some brown sugar that's in there too. This is definitely a sweeter bourbon than I initially anticipated. Walking Stick, I assumed it just tasted like a fucking piece of wood. Like a Woody Woodpecker fucked a tree and brought over the branch and stuck it in here. I don't know. But it's definitely not that. It's not overly Woody Allen. But it has a little oak to it, as you would expect, because it should, right? But the oakiness is not overly polluting the taste. It's just so well balanced. That is what I was looking for the entire time I was trying to explain this. This is a very, it just seems like it was extremely thought out, which I know it's kind of impossible to think out exactly how you want to make something, because it's almost just the craft of nature as far as how this bottle or how this whiskey is going to age and what the elements are going to be, or what elements are going to be drawn into it. I'm extremely satisfied by this. I've seen at one point that there was a gentleman out in Michigan, and the only way for him to purchase this bottle was to go out to a Air Force base. The name escapes me, I do not remember, but he said that that was one of the only places that they actually released this bottle. This looked like it was back in 2017. This bottle looked like it came out in 2014 from what I could find out. So again, there's not a lot about this. It's like the fucking Phantom whiskey. You don't know exactly where it comes from. It's only speculatory as to where it comes from. If it does come from Buffalo Trace, I'm not surprised. And if it comes from, Four Roses, then I wouldn't be surprised either. One way or the other, the product is damn good. Damn good. Especially because I enjoy the 100 proofs a little bit better now that my palate's a little bit more mature and older. But this 90 proof goes down nice, simple, it's clean. The back end is, I would say it's a quick finish. So if you're looking for something that has a longer linger in the back of your palate, it's more of a slow sipper. This is not it. I would say this is a quick sipper, and you're probably gonna be quick sipping and quick slipping if you drink this too fast, because it is that enjoyable. It's actually one of the first whiskeys I would say that is like delicious. Delicioso. It's really good. I'm surprised. I encourage you guys to go out and try it. Thanks to my brother Brian for sending this out to me, man. Love you, dude. I appreciate it. Me and him share this little thing where we'll send each other like little whiskey surprises, a glass here, a glass there, a set of something here, a whiskey bottle there. So it's cool to have people that are not just siblings, but people that enjoy the culture of whiskey and how it brings people together. I think it's really cool. So at the end of the day, just don't be a queef or an asshole about everything. If you want to like something, then like it. If somebody else doesn't like it, it's like politics, man. You're a Democrat or you're a Republican, cool. Does that mean we gotta hate each other? Fuck no. You just have a difference in say of opinions of what beautiful is and what ugly is. It's just like, it's subjective. Anyways, guys, I'm not trying to get too political because the majority of this is all about whiskey and bourbon and, you know, whatever, all the crazy ass escapades that I come up with. With that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your homies. Tell your acquaintances and everyone in between. Your father, your son, your sister. Everyone. Tell them all. Because we want to grow the channel. Alright, we want to grow this channel. Make it something respectable, but making something fun for the people to watch, so it's not like you're in a fucking library trying to have sex, because we know that's not possible. And I don't know about you guys, but I enjoy having my whiskey loud and obnoxious. So, until next time, cheers, and keep on sipping.